Guys, in this video, we are going to talk about DeepSeek R1 model, which is the most powerful AI model that has been built so far after ChatGPT. We can interact with this model in a very similar way as we do with ChatGPT. It's having a simple chat interface. So I'm just going to try and put some query here in a DeepSeek R1 model. Before I do that, I'm going to make sure I'm using a R1 model. So I'm just going to click on that and ask a query. Tell me about weather in New Zealand. So this model is going to start thinking for a while because it's a advanced reasoning model and it's going to come up with a response. The problem with using AI models in this way is that because we are using it on a web browser and whatever queries we are asking to this AI model are basically being used to train these models. So basically these queries are not going to be very private, which means that it's basically having some privacy issues when you try to use all the AI models because it's sending a data to their servers and they're basically collecting information about you through the queries. So it's not really a good idea to share any personal information to these AI models. So basically in this video, we are going to look at how we can use this exact same model in a private mode. For example, whatever we are going to explore and ask any queries to this model, they are going to be privately asked locally on our computers. We are not going to be sharing any information with a company that is DeepSeek. So basically we are going to look at how we can run this model in our PC without having internet. So whatever queries we are going to ask to this model are going to be privately asked on our computer. So basically we are going to install this AI model into our local computer and use it locally instead of using it on the web browser like this. So now let's have a look at how we can install this model into our local PC. So guys, to install this DeepSeek into our local PC, I'm just going to open a new tab in my browser and search for LM Studio. So LM Studio is basically a software where you can run all the AI models that you want to run locally on the PC. As of now, we can't run ChatGPT on our local computers because they have not made their AI model publicly available. But we should be able to use many other AI models on LM Studio. DeepSeek is going to be one of them. So in this video, we are just going to focus on DeepSeek. So whatever PC you are using, you should be able to install LM Studio into your PC. So I'm just going to download LM Studio here and wait for the download to complete. So LM Studio has been downloaded into my PC. Now I'm just going to follow the instructions here and install this LM Studio into my PC. So we are going to hit install and wait for the installation to complete. So now installation is completed. I'm just going to finish it and this is going to run LM Studio into my PC. When I try to run LM Studio in my PC, this is the first screen that I see. So basically it's asking you to choose your LLM model. So I'm just going to skip onboarding here and go directly to the dashboard. And here on the dashboard, I'm just going to explore the side menu here. And on the side menu, I should be able to find my models. So as of now, you can see that I don't have any models installed into LLM Studio. So I'm just going to go to Discover and I'm just going to search DeepSeek R1 model here. So when I search DeepSeek here, I'm able to see the different versions of DeepSeek model. And here on the side, I should be able to see how much memory this DeepSeek model is going to use. If I choose a higher end model and try to look at the amount of memory it's going to use, it's also telling me that, for example, this model is probably too large for the machine. So basically to run DeepSeek, you need to have a decent configuration on your PC. So we are going to go with the lightest model. Let's go with the DeepSeek Coder. These models are probably too large for my PC to handle. So I'm just going to go with the basic model here and download this model into my PC. So it's going to take some time to download. So we are going to wait for the model installation to complete. So guys, now model installation has been completed. I can see that it's prompting you to load the model into LM Studio. So I'm just going to click on load model here. So as soon as we click on load model, this is starting to load here at the top. So we are going to wait for DeepSeek model to completely load here. And then we are going to prompt it with some queries to see how it is working on our local PC. So now DeepSeek has been completely loaded into LM Studio. So I'm just going to ask some query to this model. Tell me about weather in New Zealand. So it's going to start thinking and I can see that it has immediately started to respond to my query. But the only difference here is that this query is being asked locally on my PC. Everything is happening on my PC. I'm not sending any information to the server. So even if I use my personal information to ask any queries to this DeepSeek model, they should be completely safe because it's being used locally on my PC. So while it's responding to the query, it's also telling me here on the side that how much CPU is it using and what's the RAM usage that is being used by this model. So basically it's using 4 GB of my RAM and 12% of the CPU. So here you can see that it has given a very comprehensive response to the query. PC. So I'm just going to try and do some coding on this DeepSeek model, which is running locally on my PC. So I'm just going to say create a hello world app component in React JS. So let's see how well it can do coding on my local PC. So you can see that it's telling me very step by step how to create a React app, and it has given me the code that I need to use in app.js to build a hello world application. So it's working totally fine on my PC, and all this is happening in a private mode. So I should be able to ask some personal queries to this model without having to share all my personal information to the company who built this model. So guys, that's all I wanted to cover in this video. I hope you found this video helpful. If you found a value in this video, leave a like, subscribe to the channel, and I'll see you in the next one.